Okay, we're gonna do some quick thoughts on the Glen's Retro Show iiRcade deck. You can see here we got our trackball, our gate switcher, and our different volcano buttons. And I believe this is to change over to the Viper board that you can get later. And you know, we got our volume, our menu, our player one, spinners, and joysticks. And then we got USBs here in the front. Unsure why these are here. They're just dummy, like little rubber inserts. Unsure why there are holes there and why they're there. But this is Centipede, and this is ready to go with the trackball. I'll show you. Coin. Okay, one player. See? It's working. Obviously, I can't really do this one-handed, but I just wanted to show you that the trackball does work. Obviously, I just died, but, you know, it's kind of hard when I'm doing this with one hand. So there you go. Centipede. Trackball's working, so really promising for games such as Centipede, those Atari games, and whatchamacallit, Golden Tee. Now, what I want to show you is I had to remove the board and put it back here. That's part of the directions. I don't know if I like it sitting just there, so I'm going to come up with a better solution, and I wish they would have in the instructions, because they basically said remove the board and set it there. And then you have to move it back quite a ways. Otherwise, you could, you know, you got to worry about this having enough coverage, because if it gets caught in there, you could damage the pins there and so forth. So you got to be really careful. And then obviously you can see where it plugs in there, all the adapters. So I don't like the way that's sitting there. I wish it was different, but I'm going to figure out something to make this better for sure. I may put it back in how it was earlier, and I'll show you. So I'm wondering if I could put it back in this tray that it came out of, and then set this tray in there. But it's going to be a tight fit, really tight fit, so I don't know. You know, I guess I could put it upwards too. I could put it like, well, if it'll fit long ways, yeah, it will. And I could put it in long ways and then put the cables up top if they'll reach. I just don't like it just sitting there like that. I could screw it in, but still, I think this was a lot nicer. I'll tell you about this real quick, is these sticks are really, actually really good. You can hear them click. They actually, I think, are slightly better than the Sanwa sticks I had in the original iiRcade deck. And obviously we have our gate switcher. You can hear it. 4 clicks. Oh, I gotta go this button. Okay, that one's the 8-way. Duh, look at the graphic. This is the 8-way, this is the 4-way. You can hear it, more clicks. See? Go back to 4-way. See? Definitely gate switcher's working, 100%. So the other con here is, say I turn this off, turn the whole console off, you'll see it go off. So that's working, obviously, which is good, but if you notice, it still lights up. You can't, like, unless I unplug it from the back, that's going to continue to light up. So what my solution is to put it on a smart plug, and then once I turn the iiRcade off, I could say turn off iiRcade, and then Alexa will turn off the iiRcade, and then these lights would go off. It's the same way with my coin door lights on my Killer Instinct. I had to set that on a smart plug, so I guess that was just part of the deal. I don't know if he could do it any other way. I'd say get rid of the light feature then, but then I don't know how you would tell the difference between whether you're on 8-way or 4-way. And it's still working when I press it right now. There's your 4-way blue, your 8-way's red. So interesting. The other thing I'll tell you is these buttons right here, they're no bueno. These are no good. They're better than Arcade 1-Up. They're not as good as the at games, because the at games, I'll show you. Okay, see, the at games here, you can hear there's a little bit more of a feedback, a little bit more of a click. right? Not an ideal click, but there's a click. Definitely better than what's in the GRS deck. And then we go over here to this Killer Instinct, and in here I have Hap Competition with Cherry Micros. You could hear that. These are premium buttons, right? Hap Competition, Cherry Micros. So over here, and there's no click. So here's the thing. The deck was very affordable. You know, Glen made the prices really good. So, you know, that's going to show somewhere. The trackball's great. This seems to function well. Sticks are really good. So actually, what's most important is there. But I am going to replace these buttons. And I think the way this is set up, I could replace it with Hap Competition with some Cherry Micros. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I have to get some more games on there and actually use the spinners. Obviously, I'm able to test the trackball, and it does work really well with Centipede. I definitely want to play some like Golden Tee and some Simpsons bowling, stuff like that. Hopefully that we'll figure that out coming down the road. And the USB ports in the front are great. It's a lot easier than getting inside the machine. It doesn't look like, once I get this thing all completely set, it doesn't look like I'm going to have to take it apart anymore to get some things accomplished. So that's nice. Simple smart plug will fix the issue with the light up trackball even when the unit's powered off. So it's not the end of the world. Like I said, the buttons are not the best, but the fact of the matter is that that's the easiest thing to swap. It's actually much better than having to do the sticks or the trackball or any of that other stuff. So the other stuff is excellent. I'm not a fan of the buttons, like I said. I'm not a fan that the thing stays lit up when I turn it off, but that's an easy fix. I already have a smart plug. So I'm not too worried about that. All in all, I really have to enjoy some more games on here to know if I'm going to really enjoy this purchase. Like I said, it seems mostly quality. Few things here or there that irk me, but I'm looking forward to the future with it. And hopefully I can make this ideal for me.